Hello, my lovely students. You're missed a lot. With you now, Mrs. Ra, and today we will discuss together Unit 9, Lesson 1. Now I want all of you to open your People's Book, page number 74, and follow me. Let's start. Now we are in slide number 2. The title, Happy Trails in England. People's Book, page number 74. Unit 9, Lesson 1. Let's start. Exercise A, listen and read. Look at the reporters. Where are they? They are still in England, but in which city are they now? Let's see. Look at picture number 1 and listen to the audio.
Unit 9, Lesson 1. A. Listen and read.
Yesterday it was raining, but today it's sunny.
Look at that big clock. That's Big Ben.
Okay, look here. In picture number 1, they are talking about the weather. I think yesterday, okay, it was raining. He is talking about the past, the previous day, in the previous lesson. The weather, it was rainy. All of them, they got wet. But look at the sky now. It's so clear and you can see the sun. So the weather is sunny. Okay. It's a nice weather for a nice trip. The reporters take a tourist bus trip around the city. Okay. What did they see? They saw a big clock. This big clock is very famous. It's called Big Ben, and everyone in London can see it in the street. It tells them the time. Okay. Now look at picture number 2 and listen to the audio.
That bus ride was fun.
Look! A big wheel! It's the London Eye. There's Big Ben. We were there.
This is a big museum.
It's got animals.
Okay, let's stop here. Look at picture number 2. Now, they got off the bus ride and it was very fun for them. What did they see next? They saw a big wheel. This big wheel is famous in London. It's called the London Eye. It's like the Ferris wheel that we see it in the amusement park and we ride it. Okay, they are going to ride it and they are going to have a look of the city but from above, from the sky. Okay, look at picture number 3. Now they see the Big Ben again, but this time from above. Now slide number 3. Look at picture number 4. Where are the 4 reporters now? Leo, Ty, Mia and Dina. Okay, I can hear you. Yes, they are in a big museum. What can you see in this museum? What does it have? Listen to the audio first.
Unit 9.
This is a big museum.
It's got animals, flowers, rocks, and a lot more.
Okay, so look here at this museum. It's a famous place in London, okay? It's a famous museum. And this museum, it's called the Natural History Museum. This museum is big. What does this museum have? It's got animals, flowers, rocks, and a lot more. Look at picture number 5. What did they see at the entrance of this museum? I can hear you that you are saying they saw a dinosaur. But what do you think? If this dinosaur is a real dinosaur? Let's see. Okay, listen to the audio.
This is a dinosaur, Dina.
No, Ty. This was a dinosaur. Now it's bones. Let's go to the bookshop.
Okay. Look here at picture number 5. Ty saying this is a dinosaur, Dina. But Dina here, she corrects him and she is saying this was a dinosaur. Why she is saying was? Why she used here the past? Because this animal lived in the past millions years ago. It no longer exists nowadays. We can see only here the bones, okay, the hard parts of its skeleton. Now Mia, she is going to the museum bookshop to read some interesting books and search for some information about dinosaurs. I think it's interesting. Let's see together what she is going to find and discover about dinosaurs and their types. Okay, now slide number 4. Where are they now? They are in the museum bookshop, and look here at Mia, she finds a book about dinosaurs. But here, she is trying to pronounce the name of this dinosaur, but she couldn't. Let's listen to the audio to discover what is the name of this dinosaur.
Unit
Was a dinosaur. Now it's
This dinosaur was a tyran.
a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's right.
Okay, as I told you, Mia, she couldn't pronounce the name of this dinosaur. To her surprise, Dina could pronounce the name of this dinosaur. Okay, it is called the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And Leah saying that's right, this is the correct answer. Now look at picture number 7. Listen to the audio.
That's the Queen's house, Trek.
Bye.
Thanks, reporters. England is amazing.
Okay, so look here, they finished their trip with a photo in front of the palace of the Queen, the house of the Queen. And they are saying bye for Trek because they finished their trip in England, and in the next unit they will travel to another country. Okay, and here Trek thanked them. So what do you think? Does Trek like England? Yes, he does. He is saying here, England is amazing. Now slide number 5, the vocabulary, the main words of this unit that you are going to study them, with the definitions of each one of them, with examples to help you to put them in a sentence. Number 1, clock. Repeat after me. Clock. Clock is a noun, it's a device for showing time. We use it to check the time and know the time. For example, the clock tells us the time. Like here in our lesson, the reporters, they saw a big clock in the street of London. It's called Big Ben. Big Ben is the nickname of the great bell in the clock tower inside it. But nowadays, people use this nickname to talk about the clock or the clock tower itself. Slide number 6. Let's continue. Big wheel. Big wheel. Okay, it's a noun and it has a synonym. The word that had the same meaning, it's called first wheel. And in London we call it the London Eye. Okay, we can see it in the amusement park and we ride it. It turns round and round with the seats hanging at its edge for people to ride in. For example, the big wheel is in the amusement park. The next word is roller coaster, and it's like the big wheel, we ride it. And we can find it in the amusement park or fun fair or fairground. All of these words, they have the same meaning, the same. I'm talking about the same place. The place that we go to have fun. A track at a fairground that goes up and down, very steep and fast. People ride in a small, fast, open train for fun. For example, riding the roller coaster is fun. Okay, now we are in slide number 7. Say after me. Museum. Museum. Okay, this is a noun. This is a place. Okay, people can go. What can they see in this place? They can see artistic, cultural, historical, or scientific things. Okay, they keep these things in this building that is called museum. Okay, so people from the same country or other countries can come and see the things. Okay, like here, for example, tourists like to visit the museums. The next word is dinosaur. Dinosaur. Okay, and I have here AU, the sound of A and U together, it sounds O. It's a noun. This is an animal. This is a reptile animal. This animal lived millions of years ago in the past. But nowadays, it no longer exists. Okay, nowadays we can't see dinosaurs. They died millions of years ago. For example, I see many kinds of dinosaurs at the museum. Okay, now we are in slide number 8. Let's continue. Bone. Bone, and the plural of it is bones. What I mean by bones, the hard parts that form the skeleton of the body of any human or animal. For example, there are many bones in your body. Next, bookshop. Bookshop. It's a noun. It's a place that you can go and buy any book that you like. It's a shop that sells books. And we have another synonym for this word. It's bookstore. For example, I bought this book from the bookshop. The last word here in our lesson today is queen. Queen. It's a noun again, and she is a woman who is married to a king. The queen is the wife of a king. I want to be a queen. Okay, that's all. Slide number 9. Okay, now look at a people's book, page number 75. We are going to skip the grammar and look here at the phonics part. Say it. Okay, here in this part we are going to differentiate between the short sound of letter I and the long sound of letter I. Let's listen to the audio first.
Say it. Listen and say. Right. Big. Right. Big.
So we have here two words in our book, right and big. Okay. Letter I is one of the 5 vowels. What are the 5 vowels? A, E, I, O, and U. Excellent. Letter I, it has 2 sounds. One is short and one is long. The short sound of letter I is I. I. And the long sound of letter I is I. I say the name of the letter when I say the long sound. Okay. Look here at the word big. What do you think? It has the short sound of letter I or the long sound? Think. Yes, I can hear you. You are right. It had the short sound of letter I. Can you think of other words that have the same short sound? I. Think. Okay, I will give you more examples. We have bin. We have sit. We have igloo. We have ink. You can think of more examples. Okay, let's talk here about the long sound of letter I. as we said, the long sound is the name of the vowel itself, I. Okay, like here in right. We have here IGH. When these three letters come together, we say I. So when you see any word in English it has IGH, Mr. I will says his name, I and GH will be silent. Okay. Other examples like night, like high. Okay, now look at the sentence and let's get out the words that have the short sound letter I and the other words that have the long sound letter I. Listen to the audio.
Read and listen. The Lion King and the White Tiger swim in spring.
Okay, let's stop here.
Say it.
The Lion King and the White Tiger swim in spring. Can you get out the words that have the short vowel I? You have 1 second to think. I want you to circle them. And I want you to underline the other words that have the long vowel I. Okay, let's start with the short sound of letter I, like king, swim, and spring, and in. Excellent. The other words that have the long sound of letter I, line, white, tiger. You are right. Now I want you to open your booklet. Okay. We have the words in page number 33 and we discussed them in the previous slides. Now look at page number 34. We have other places. Okay, like we have here school. We go to school every day to study and learn new things, new subjects. Okay, like we study Arabic with English and so on. Theater, we go to the theater to watch plays like in Masrah Masr. Supermarket, we go to the supermarket to buy food and drinks. Music shop, we go to the music shop to buy the musical instruments like guitar and piano. Cinema, we go to the cinema, maybe with our family, maybe with our friends, to watch films or movies. The last one here is hospital. We go to the hospital if we feel sick, so the doctor can check us and give us a medicine to feel better. Okay, now slide number 10. I want all of you to open your booklet, page number 35. Now we have exercises to answer them. I will give you 5 minutes. You can stop this video and answer them alone, and after this play it again and check your answer with me to see if it's right or not, and correct your mistakes with me. Exercise number 1. Complete the following sentences using these words: clock, museum, bones, bookshop, roller coaster, and dinosaurs. Number 1. Reham and her friends are going to an art excellent museum tomorrow. Number 2. I can buy books at the lovely bookshop. Number 3. I didn't hear my alarm clock. Number 4. I see many types of dinosaurs at the museum. Number 5. There are many bones in your body. Very good. Number 6, Miral and Miran, like fast rides, like the roller coaster. The next exercise, exercise number 2, choose the correct answer. Number 1, the big wheel or museum or rocks is a fun ride. Lovely, the big wheel is a fun ride. Number 2, dogs like to eat flowers, bones, or fruits. Very good, dogs like to eat bones. Number 3, a teacher or queen or doctor is the wife of a king. Amazing, a queen is the wife of a king. Number 4, I bought this book from the cafe or bookshop or class. Very good, I bought this book from the bookshop. The last one here, the queen or clock or school tells us the time. Excellent, the clock tells us the time. Last slide, slide number 11. Let's continue the exercises. Exercise number 3, complete the dialogue. Dialogue number 1, between A and B. A is asking a yes or no question. Have you got any pets? And B is answering no, I. Excellent, haven't. Here he answered with no, and I'm going to switch, make scissors. You, it will be I, and have here it will be haven't. I'm going to put not at the end because I have here no at the beginning. It's a negative. Dialogue number 2, A is asking a WH question and the WH word is missing. Let's see what I'm going to write here. Do you wear in winter? Question mark. B is answering I wear a coat. The new information here is a coat, and a coat is something. So what do I use to ask about something? I use the WH word what. What do you wear in winter? The last exercise here, exercise number 4, the punctuation marks, that you have to start your sentence or a question with a capital letter. The first letter must be capitalized. You have to end your sentence also with a full stop. You have to end your question with a question mark, the name of a person, nationality, language, city, country, and famous places. All of these must start with a capital letter. So let's look here at number 1, see what's wrong and correct it. Where are you going? Yes, W is wrong, must be capitalized, and it's a question. It will end with a question mark. Number 2, I am happy. Excellent. I, it will be capitalized, and this is a sentence. I will end it with a full stop. Okay, that's all for now. Wait for me in the next video. I will explain to you Unit 9, Lesson 2. Okay, what you are going to do at home, you are going to listen to the text and read with him or her. Okay, listen to my explanation and read the words, read the definition, study them, and write each word in your own sentence. You're excellent, you can do it. And revise with me the exercises in the booklet, page number 35, and at the end it's your turn to answer the next page, page number 36. It's your homework. I will send you the answer on the system. If you have any question, you can contact me or your teacher on the system, or you can write your comment here below the video and I will reply to you.